Hey everyone, this is Johnny with Lopez Lawn and Tree Care. I want to show you this driveway here, 1,100 feet long. As you can see, it's pretty wore down, all the mud here when it was wet. So what we're going to come in here and do, we're going to power rake this all back and get it reshaped. You probably can't see, but way there in the background, we've got our top coat asphalt millings. And once we get this all back where it needs to be, crowned, leveled out, we'll roll it, and then we'll start spreading our asphalt on it, and then we'll roll all that and pack it down for them. But we'll show you as it goes. Down here in the middle, I'm going to stop and show you real quick how all the rock is all on the edge. And most of you guys driving down a driveway like this, you're going to get that. And that's the great thing about the power rake, is we can bring all that rock back in and be reused again. As you can see here, where you got nothing but looks like dirt, but there's gravel there, but you have all this loose gravel right here. So this right here, like that whole line, all that we're going to bring right back in here, so it'll be usable gravel and not be wasted here on a side where no one really drives. We need to get it back over here. So that's the beauty of the power rake. So if you have a driveway that's like this, maybe you don't want to top coat it with asphalt, just need to get it back looking good and repaired. That's the whole beauty of the power rake. We can do that. We'll pull all this rock back into the road where it can be used again, and then roll it with the vibratory roller, compact it all back down. So okay, here's a little further down the driveway, and as you can see all this, see how that's all washboard. We take all that out, and then over here again you can see all your gravel. It's all on this side here. He's got a good base on this road, so we don't need to add gravel to it. And that's the beauty also of the power rake, is most of these driveways that we come across, people think they need gravel because they see it looking like this right here, and they immediately think, oh my god, I got to get gravel. No, you don't. You have plenty of gravel here. We just need to bring it all back to the surface. Your gravel got pushed down, and that's the part of having a gravel driveway, is it's going to need maintenance and upkeep. But with the power rake, we take all this gravel that's been spit over here, bring it back to be usable, and then what you have down here that's been pushed, we surface that back up and get your driveway looking new again. And then all these washboards here, most people have box blades on tractors, and for the potholes and stuff, they're not going to work. And the simple reason is, when you have a pothole, that has to be completely taken out. And what I mean by that is, you got to go in there and you got to break it all up. If you go in there and just fill it in with more gravel, within 30 days, you're going to have that pothole reforming. The pothole has to be completely busted out, as I guess you can say. And that's the problem with box blades and land planers, is they're a tool made just to scratch the surface and fill in all the low spots. But by doing that, they're not breaking out the potholes. So then within, real quick, they reform again. Well, with the power rake, it churns and it chews up everything. So when we come across potholes, you probably really can't see it, it's in the shade, or just say washboards like this, it breaks all that up, chews it up, and then levels as it goes. So that's why it's a lot better to use something like that than a box blade or a land planer. So all right, we'll go up a little more and show you some more. Here are the top coat millings we're using, and we only use top coat millings. We won't use the other full recycled millings, because as you can see here, this is very fine, and it packs really good. It does really good. You don't have the huge big chunks that get caught up when you're trying to grade. So that's why we only use top coat millings when we do our driveways. We won't use anything else. Anything with big chunks, we'll reject it. We won't. Here you can see we're taking out this line of gravel here and then putting it back over here on the road. I don't know if my camera can pick it up, but there's a line there of gravel that we're putting in. There you can see all the rock getting kicked out from the edge here. This edge here don't have too much. It's fixing to get a little thicker. So what we want to do is get all that rock out there in the middle of the road, and then once I come back this way, make another pass, then we'll chew it up, and then that way we've got a lot more rock to play with. this is the path we just made. As you can see, we pulled all that rock on that edge, and then we windrowed it over here. So now what we're starting to do here is build our crown to our road. See that line going all the way over there. So I'm on this edge now, and we'll show you back here, and we'll start forming this crown together. So you can see right here. So as you can see, this side here looks like it has no rock, but once we chew it up, you can see all the rock coming back to the surface. So like I said, that's what the power rake does. It's awesome for repairing driveways. So if you got a driveway that looks like this, you think you need more rock, 9 times out of 10 you don't. You just need to have it power raked. And like I said, you can look at how much he's got a good base here, and most roads do, if they built it right. But you can see all that rock right there, and then this side right here looked exactly like over here. Let me show you this spot here. And like I said, when you see it, it is conceiving, because you think that you need more rock here, but look at that, there's hardly anything there, looks like. But right over here, and there's all your rock. It's just been pushed down. So the beauty of this is we chew it back up, and then we build your crown. Your crown is very important. You have to have that, because if you don't, you do not want a flat surface on a driveway. Flat surface on a driveway spells trouble. It's gonna hold water, and then in that turn, it's gonna create your potholes and then your washboards. So you need to have a way for that water to drain. So by creating a crown on both sides, the water can shed off onto the side. And these ditches here, we're going to go ahead and shave these down, because they're still a little high. So I'll shave them, so that way we get good water flow on each side of the road, and he won't have any more problems with that. But all right, we'll get going again, and I'll stop and show you some more once we get halfway through. Okay, so we have 2 passes up, 2 passes back with the power rake, and as you can see, all that gravel it brought back up to the surface. And then we power rake this edge just to give it a nice slope coming down. This edge was pretty high, and we did the same on that. And that one's already low, but just to match it up, but that way we get good shedding for the water. So now we've got our roller on, and we're rolling it, and we're just going to press it back down. See if we can get over here. We're just going to get it pressed back down. And then once we get it pressed down, we'll start spreading out the asphalt. So this is the finished product as far as the power raking goes. But it's, like I said, the point of this is to show how well that power rake brings up all that rock right back to the surface. If you remember, all through here and then through there, it was all bare. You know, you couldn't see any rock just because it was pushed down. And then all this rock here on this edge, we brought right back in. So now wasted rock got back on the road where it's going to be used. It doesn't need to be out on this edge too far. So there's the finished product of the power raking, and now we're on the roller, and then after that we'll get started with the spreading.
Go.
Okay, we got the asphalt spread out. We used the dump trailer to do it, so we tailgated it. Doing it that way makes it come out a lot smoother. So we've got the roller back on the skid, And on this side we already rode. Let me try to get down here. Get it good. Now that's how it needs to be. That's one compaction row. We'll make several. We've got down back there, he's filling up with water. I'm going to roll it. We're going to put water on it, and we're going to roll it again and get it real nice and compacted. Here's the loose stuff, and over here is your compaction. It's not a difference. Doing it this way is going to give you longevity on your driveway. When it's, you're running up and down it, it's going to last you a lot longer time before you'd have to do some maintenance on it. So it's always good to run compaction on it. But yeah, we're almost done with it. So you might get a better look back here. But it's coming out good. Everything nice and smooth. So we'll get some water on it, and then we'll show you the final product. All right, we are finished doing the last row here. It's got these stripes because we got done putting water on it again. But as you can see, I'll get you down here low. Hopefully you can catch how flat, smooth that is right there. This one we're very happy how it came out. It came out very good. I'll have to come back and get some video with these when it's not wet like that, because it kind of throws it off a little bit. But that's it. 1,100 feet driveway, power raked, asphalt, and then compacted back down. So here's the edges that we cut right here. So we'll allow for good water drainage to come off both sides. Got it crowned in the middle, so he should enjoy the driveway. Great customer to work for. Glad we was able to do this for him, and yeah, they should enjoy it. Thanks for watching.